What is up, everybody? MattPraisDrumming.com, and today I want to share some fills from one of my favorite rock drummers, John Bonham, and the song Dire Mak'er. There's three things about this song that I think are really good for us to check out. The first is the fact that the song's pretty slow. It's around like 84 beats per minute. So even if you're just getting into 16th note stuff, this isn't super fast, so it's pretty easy to keep up with. The second thing that's really cool is just the orchestration ideas that he does and the way that we can see these simple 16th note fills and how they work around the drum set. The third thing that I really like about these fills is that we can utilize the approach that I like to take with 16th notes around the drum set, and that's that all of the numbers in the ands we're going to play with the right hand, and the E's and the Uhs we're going to play with the left hand. Okay, so let's dive in and take a look at some of these fills. Right off the bat, we've got this opening drum fill that kicks off the song. Now that first note you hear is actually the of beat 4, so that's kind of a pickup into this first measure. And you'll see with the transcription here that, again, all of the numbers in the ands are on the right hand and the E's and the Uhs are on the left hand. Except, you look at the E of beat 3, he does this kind of rough thing, and the way that I'm playing it is right, right, left. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's how he did it, but it's kind of what makes sense to me. All right, so if you look at beat 3 of the measure, on the E, we've got that right, right, left, rough. 3, E, and 4, E, and 2 minutes and 7 seconds in. This is probably my favorite fill in the whole song. And this is the one where I'm going to break this sticking pattern rule, and let me show you guys why. All right, at 2 minutes and 7 seconds, we got this fill where he just plays a crash on beat 1 and leaves the whole first measure wide open. Then we come in on the of beat 4 with a snare on the left, and then beat 1 is a snare on the right. Now, right here on the and of beat 1, we're going to start this 3-note pattern that happens twice. And the 3-note pattern is just going to be tom, snare, snare, tom, snare, snare. Right, left, left, right, left, left. And then he's got floor tom on beat 3, snare, 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 and then leads around the drum kit. So I think, I'm not 100% sure if this is the sticking that he did, but this is what makes sense to me to go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the song, this fill leads us into the guitar solo. And this is another really cool one and a good one to practice for your 16th note upbeat type stuff. Alright, so the first measure of the fill kind of leads in like the beginning of the song. Crash hit on beat 1, and then we got the fill coming in starting on the the E of 3. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and Then second measure, crash hit on 1, and then we got all this upbeat type action going on. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and 1. Okay, so my recommendation for this fill in particular is to play 8th notes on the hi-hat, so we at least have a steady pulse for where the stronger beats of the measure are. So we got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E. 2 minutes and 53 seconds into the song. This is the fill leading out of the guitar solo, and this one he does almost entirely on the snare drum, but we've got a couple cool things in it. We've got this rough idea again, the right, right, left thing, but then on beat 4 we've got this hi-hat bark, people like to call it. So he's hitting the snare on beat 4 with the right hand, the hi-hat on the E of beat 4 open, closes it on the and of 4, and then another snare hit on the of 4. So we got this real quick. Let me demonstrate it for you. So beat 4, the measure by itself would just sound like this. 4 and it's really nice and slow, but when you speed that up, you know, so that's kind of a thing you hear a lot in like funk tunes, but the way Bonham plays it is just so awesome. So this is basically like if I started the fill on beat 3. 1 E and a 2 E and a... There you guys have it, a breakdown of some John Bonham fills that you guys can utilize in your own playing. The idea behind all this is it's really cool to learn Bonham's fills and study what he did, but I think the takeaway from this should be the fact that he's just using simple 16th note rhythms that you can find in any like snare drum method book, and he's orchestrating them around the drum set in an interesting and unique way. And you know, that's kind of the idea behind all this. You guys can take these fills and learn them, master them, play them, but then try to make them your own thing, because this is just what Bonham did during this particular take in the studio. Take these fills, take this concept of the right hands on the numbers and the ands and the left hand on the E and the and run with it and see what kind of fills you guys can come up with. Make sure you download the PDF off my website, mattpricedrumming.com. That way you guys can get all the accurate notes for this tune. If you guys got something out of this video, please feel free to share it with your other drummer and musician friends. You can always subscribe to this channel and comment below. I'll put some links in the description to all kinds of different cool stuff that is related to this video. So thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Matt Price, mattpricedrumming.com. Have a good day.